Go-ahead run on base. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. Buxton on the run. Pitch misses. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. And another ball. One out and a runner at second here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Fastball for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. So 2 down, and here is Matt Wallner. Has some trouble with it. Wins the race to the bag, and they do get the out. So they pick up a run. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ground ball to the right side, and he handles it himself for the out. And here is Michael Massey. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Melendez at the plate now, and that's inside. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Massey over at first with one away. In the air out towards right center. Buxton moves under it. He's got it. 2 away. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs. And that just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 outs. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one almost got him.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts. Third game of the division series. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
0-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's outside. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Lewis in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That's to third. Garcia. The throw to first. Third out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Bottom of the 6th. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Ball 1, no strikes.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
1 out, bases empty. That one misses. And now 3-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that extends the inning. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
In the air, right field. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. At the plate, Byron Buxton. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
And base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And the Royals manager. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Hunter Harvey.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Buxton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there.
Buxton on the run. Foul ball there. Here comes the pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same time.
And that is the inning. Twins wind up stranding. Ober back to work. And that one pulled foul. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Stewart also getting ready. That misses, and it's 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So now the DH spot, Michael Massey. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Runner takes off. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 3. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. That one is upstairs. Hunter Renfroe next up for Kansas City. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Correa. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Fouled off. He was late. Breaking ball inside. And the count even 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs and a runner at third here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. On the ground to the left. Over to first, and Renfroe is retired. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Harvey, a 6'3" righty, 235 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2013. High in the air, out to right. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Castro, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Julien leads off second with nobody out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away. So here's Bader now. Ball 1 there. Fought off foul. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering upstairs. That one missed. Fouled off left side. Man at second. Goes down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pasquantino pulls it down, and that is back here in Kansas City. And now Kyle Isbell. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Hard hit right side. He takes it on his own. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Liner, base hit. Garcia headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. The tying run at the plate. And that's whipped for a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Jonathan India at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Perez off of first with 2 away. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Buxton returns it to the infield as the tying run is forced to stop at second. So the tying run in scoring position now. So here's the Royals DH, Michael Massey. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Freddie Fermin.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's Royce Lewis. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that's way high. And a count 1-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his.
Here comes the skipper. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound to pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Buxton in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Line to left. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man on second, 2 down. And that is out of play. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Griffin Jax.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
1-run game, bottom 9.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
Well, an interesting situation. 1 swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Hunter Renfroe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. He's 2 outs away. Hunter Renfroe steps in for the Royals. Swings and chases a low one there. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. Now this is in the air down the line. Puts it away for the out. Last chance for the Royals. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Outside. Ball 1. And a strike in there. A 1-run lead here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. The Royals down to their final strike. And this is inside. The 2-2. Ground ball right side. Julian. And that is